What's up, everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're playing Anvil in Historic because Anvil is a busted card. We've already seen several iterations of kind of the same deck in Standard, and Anvil is a busted card in that deck. And Anvil is even more busted when we're throwing it into the shell of the Sacrifice deck in Historic. This card is insane, especially because we get to make extra tokens that are artifact creatures that can be sacrificed with Ravenous Squirrel. More artifacts can make a lot of different things work out in general. There's just so many things that makes this work where we are sacrificing stuff. This deck already wants to sacrifice tons of food between Gilded Goose's tokens, Witch's Oven, and Cauldron Familiar going off. Trail of Crumbs that comes out with stuff to be able to sacrifice as well. There's already tons of things we're wanting to sacrifice. Mayhem Devil, that is the game plan of this deck, is sacrificing artifacts, sacrificing creatures as well to create artifacts and then sacrifice. And so Oni-Cult Anvil just works out perfectly with this deck. We get to make a ton of extra constructs really easily with this one. Being able to sacrifice all of the other artifacts that are on the board really works out great for us to either grow up our Ravenous Squirrels, be able to get in for the little bit of extra damage, adds up with Cauldron Familiar where we can almost double the pace with a Cauldron Familiar, Witch's Oven. If you add in an Anvil to that, we're making an extra token to be able to hit in if they don't have anything on board. Also just sacrificing it to gain extra life, deal 1 damage, all that kind of stuff. We just get to double up everything with that combo, which is powerful and insane. And then of course all the other things that are going on. I brought in one other card from Kamigawa, Virus Beetle. I like it with Lurrus of Dream Den, especially when you have the ability to sacrifice creatures and whatever. Getting this in the graveyard, allowing us to discard something every turn is kind of interesting, as well as I just wanted some discard in the deck, and having it in a creature artifact form was actually kind of perfect. And so I wanted to test it out, see how it works. And so far with my deck testing, it's actually been a pretty nice one of the occasional thing that comes in pretty sweet. Same with Voltage Surge as well, actually. And so guys, that's the deck. We're just going to be playing it out, showcasing it, see how it does for us. And let's dive into some fun gameplay. Here we go. Wish me luck. Up against the teleprompter. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. I like it. Against Kahira. That's either a super control deck or elementals. We shall see. I'm thinking elementals. Go Goosey, go. Last turn. I like these Ravenous Squirrels with Trail of Crumbs. We can actually play out both of them into Trail of Crumbs. Some counters onto Steph's. All right, it's cats. Ooh, all right. Spicy. Cats can be pretty busted. All right, so we're going to throw this out. So we don't have to shock ourselves if we find red source other places. So, Squirrel. I want both squirrels out here before I spend an extra mana, because the next turn I can go Anvil and Trail of Crumbs, sacrifice the food token there, get the extra stuff. We can actually do some pretty crazy things that way. So, and if I need to grow them, I can. Fast turn. I can sacrifice the food to gain a little bit of mana. Grow our guys. Not needed yet, though. Swings in. Perpetually gets +1. And they can do it whenever they want to. That's a pretty busted card. We're going to say no blocks. Yeah, they can buff it up and something else in hand perpetually. But we want to set up for our other turns. We're still in good shape. If we find a Mayhem Devil, life is great. Bronze Hide Lion. That's my turn. All right. Phase 2. Anvil, go. Yeah, I think it's just Trail of Crumbs. Create a food token. Last turn. Jump blocker for there. We can take the 4. Should be fine. Animal Sanctuary. So this can get indestructible whenever it wants. All right, block there. See if they have any kind of effect. Select the company. All right. See how many lords they hit. There are some pretty terrifying lords that they can hit here. And then anytime they attack, they destroy artifacts and enchantments, which is very bad. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. We do sacrifice here now. Man, that is still a lot. What is this? The king of the... I forgot about that lord. Dang, that's terrifying. All right, these guys get bigger. Whew, down to 11. We need to find removal and super fast. Sacrifice 2 token. Get some life. Grow the guys. Get a chance to find something else here. We're gonna pay 1 there. Which is Oven. It's not like amazing for us here. I can chump and draw, sacrifice something with the squirrels, which is pretty good. Although, I guess what we're going to do is play out Courier. We can sacrifice Deadly Dispute. Having chump blockers is a pretty good thing for us right now. How many things can I sacrifice? The thing I'm debating right now is if I want to sacrifice Deadly Dispute, get the treasure, sacrifice it for Witch's Oven. That does set us up to be in even better shape. So yeah, and then we can actually sacrifice something with Witch's Oven, be in even better shape. Yeah. Oh, another blocker though. I'm gonna go Gilded Goose. Hold on to both of these in hand. Okay, we got some big old dudes. Pass turn. All right. So we've stabilized somewhat. The issue is Pride Sovereign can just make 3/2 lifelinkers, 2/3/2 lifelinkers every single turn. So we have to find a Mayhem Devil as soon as humanly possible. So digging with Trail of Crumbs is a high priority for us. Keeping these guys up as blockers so that we can slow the game down enough to find Mayhem Devil is important. But 3 turns, I guess this exerts, so it takes a couple turns to find. But like a few turns of that going off is crazy. Very, very crazy. And the flip and rally of the ranks. Okay. Just have everything. Here's, yeah, cats get big. We understand. Just going for trade-offs, I'm kind of okay with. We'll block with the Gilded Goose this time. After this turn, these guys should be big enough that squirrels should be able to be fine from here on out. So just jump with 1. We're okay with that. Courier, I want to be able to sacrifice with Anvil the next turn, or if I really don't find anything, I can draw 1 card with it, grow these guys even more. That could be worthwhile for just digging for Mayhem Devil. I'm okay with that. So, sacrifice. Add some mana, grow the dudes. Trail of Crumbs. Man, more food tokens would be nice, though. We do have the Cauldron Familiar, which is Oven. Play. All right, auto pay. Fanatical Firebrand. I might just want more lands so I can keep playing more stuff at this point. It is another thing to sacrifice, but now that we have Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar, I'm not nearly as worried as I was before. Oh, there we go. All right. Life is phenomenal. All right, so that was beautiful. Mayhem Devil, go. Yes, yes, yes. Witch's Oven. Why in the world would you tap down the black mana? What are you thinking? Deck, what the dumb? All right, so I have Cauldron Familiar in hand. I can discard it with the Bowmat Courier here. So I kind of have a play where I can discard my hand, get something else to hand, and get some value out of this still. but that was so stupid. Oh, that really made me angry. All right, so swing in here. Ah, goodness. And then as long as I sacrifice something for food, oh, I guess I can sacrifice the. Okay, I have some decent plays. Blocks there. Activate. Discard Cauldron Familiar. Get a ton of triggers. Damage to you. Squirrels get even bigger. Now I can sacrifice the construct for the. Yeah, that was really dumb. Anvil's nice. Why would it tap down when I play witches? Like normally, I don't know. It was trying to hold up the mana for the Bowmat Courier over playing the Cauldron Familiar from hand. That's what was going on. Still though, annoying. Kill the King of the Pride. Their guys get so much smaller now. Our guys get bigger. Can't really sacrifice too many things at once now. Brother Ranks is annoying. Pass turn. I think I want to go for the Gilded Goose over the bring that Cauldron Familiar right now. And so I'm going to see what they can do for this next turn. Pride Sovereign makes a bunch of dudes. Yep. Those are terrifying. Pass turn. Lion Sash. Interesting. Exile stuff from graveyard, so they can do it in response to me sacrificing the food. I should have brought back Cauldron Familiar right then. So I need to hold on to, I need to get multiple food tokens is what I need now. So, Fabled Passage, they can't react to that, which is nice. So I can kill this Lion Sash. They have 2 chances to do this. So Anvil, go. Okay, so they're gonna try to kill the Cauldron Familiar. Try to exile it there. We try to bring it back with the food token. Deal damage to the Lion Sash. Oh, they go for a different one. Interesting. In that case, sacrifice here. Grab a black source. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. At least that worked out quite well. Good stuff. All right, pretty awesome hand. No red mana, but we don't need it with this hand. I like Deadly Dispute with the Beetle or whatever. Up against mono red, it would appear. Gilded Goose is a pretty good play for us then. All right, Blooming Marsh, Gilded Goose, go, pass turn. Fervent Champion. Chop. Or block, whatever. There's red mana, which is nice. Beetle slows them down a little bit. It's a blocker for both of these guys. They have less cards to be doing crazy stuff with. I would like to be able to use Deadly Dispute with it. Shocking myself does hurt. Just getting the 3 life isn't terrible, but I think we try to slow them down in whatever way we can while we can. So, Virus Beetle, go. At least they didn't have the Shaman. If we get rid of like a Stomp here, that's huge. If we get rid of Annex, awesome. Embercleave, awesome. Hold on to foods. Block and make more foods. Interesting option. I think we're just going to pass turn for now. I think we're just going to chump block here. Swings in. We block and trade. Kolaghan's command is interesting. 2 damage to any target, and they discard again. Ooh. Do I want to go for Deadly Dispute, though, instead here? 2 damage to any target can be good. Am I shocking myself for this? Yeah, I want to be able to play more than one thing at a time. Can also return this guy back to your hand, just kind of go for more discard. It's an interesting option. Just debating if I want to play with Bowmat Courier or the Witch's Oven out right now, just to get some extra value, extra blockers or whatever. Let's go with the Courier. Attack in. I can hold up Deadly Dispute and also just gain 3 life if I need it. Also Kolaghan's command right now, so pass turn. Down to 19. A way to redraw. We're actually getting close to being able to play a Korvold here soon too. That's massive. That's so very bad for us. How much can I deal now? All right, so that's bad. So very bad. Resolve. I think what I'm doing now is... Oh man, what do I do? We're blocking here for sure. Which does take off our ramp to get to Korvold, which actually would be one of their best ways to get rid of a Torbrand. Fighting a Fatal Push could be really good. I think, though, I just want to get rid of more damage, more whatever from them. I can Deadly Dispute the next turn. So, yeah, so deal damage to something, they discard a card. So... I can actually bounce the other guy back to our hand and discard the next turn. Okay, target player discard, still 2 damage there. Autopay. I think that's good. Yeah, this leaves them with 1 card in hand, 1 more thing to actually deal damage to us. They can top deck really well, of course. An extra Torbrand. That's fine. This does 4 damage to us anytime. Ooh. Oh. You don't say. Lurrus is huge. Does it survive? I want to be able to use it the same turn that I play it. So I think what we're doing is Witch's Oven here. And then just Deadly Dispute this Bowmat Courier. I don't want to Deadly Dispute the Witch's Oven, because a cat would actually be amazing when they have so few creatures. So I think right now we're just blocking, sacrificing. I'm fine losing 1 card. Yep, life is good. I'm not sure if I want Bowmat Courier. I just barely added that one in. I do like it. It's not a terrible card, but I'm not sure how amazing it is. Okay, it's not Embercleave. They didn't play out another card, so that's nice. Block there. Stop all damage unless they can give it trample somehow. Okay, Deadly Dispute. Draw cards. Create a treasure. Ramp up potentially to a Korvold. Oh boy, oh boy. Mayhem Devil. Rimrock Knight. So I can kill the Rimrock Knight. I can play out Lurrus and bring back Beetle. Get rid of the last card that they have. Have a lifelinker. I think getting rid of the Rimrock Knight is more important. We can take 1 more hit from Torbrand. So we go Mayhem Devil. Sacrifice the treasure for something, though. Like, I do want to be able to play... I can also block with the Beetle here, right? So maybe that's what we do. All right, so we play out the Black Source. We go Lurrus. We play Beetle. Gilded Goose could be good too, but I think it's Beetle here. This is kind of what I was hoping for with this Beetle, so it's doing exactly what we needed to. We can gain life if we need to. Got rid of an Embercleave. Oh, that is huge. That is so big. All right. Top decks. Let's see how good they are. Hopefully not too amazing. Stomps are bad, whatever. Yeah, there it is. There's the Stompy Boy. We can make them get rid of it by sacrificing this, though. This means it doesn't go on adventure. It goes to the graveyard. Awesome for us. Tax in. Perfect. We get to trade. All right, now we do have to find a way to answer Torbran. Ravenous Squirrel helps a little bit. Korvold, I think, might just be better, though. Have to pay 2 life for it, though. But Korvold, go. Do I sacrifice a food token? I have more mana than I typically need. Korvold's the only thing that costs this much. So sacrifice a land. Now I can trade. Pass turn. I think I do go for the trade over anything else. We can't gain life. Their smart play is to wait here. They have yeah, they shouldn't be attacking in. But anytime we have something into the battlefield, this is doing 2 points of damage. Yeah, so this is what they should be doing, is holding off now. We need to find something to kill this, and fast. So we can't gain life with these foods that we're finding. All right, so Ravenous Squirrel comes out. This deals 3 damage to us if we do that. Oh my goodness, and we can't gain life. Oh, it's so good. It's terrifying. I can attack in and draw, but that leaves us where we can't actually defend. Can I sacrifice enough stuff with Ravenous Squirrel? Witch's Oven thinking here. Squirrel, I can sacrifice the food token to draw a card and lose 1. We're losing a ton of life. We have to play out Mayhem Devil just to not die to the what they have on board. Because they could just double attack. Yeah, we had to go like that. But man, any good top deck, if they have a stomp, if they have anything, we're in so much trouble. Fast turn. Yeah, there wasn't anything better we could have done there. GG. Yeah. Good game. I just want to see what else we could have found. Yeah. Ah, man, nothing else. We found way too many lands for that. We even got one out of our mulligan hand, I believe, right? So, like, we just found so many lands there. Oh, well. All good. Alrighty. Goose, Anvil, Cauldron Familiar. Good stuff. All we need is a Witch's Oven, and this is amazing, amazing. Yeah, we do have the colors for Anvil. Okay, I made sure. All right, go Gilded Goose, go. Here we go. Create a food token. Got the shock. Bummer. The fire. I think we're going Anvil before we're going for anything else here. Getting rid of the food token's a little bit awkward with this, but I think I'm fine with it. Gain some life. Get a token out there. Pass turn. You can only do this on our turn, right, to actually make the token. This ability only triggers once each turn during your... Yeah, so whenever it leaves leaves battlefield during your turn. That's what we needed. Ooh, look. Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven. How about that? Yeah, busted. Busted. All right, so pay there. Let's go ahead and attack in. Swing in. We go for the trade-off. Totally fine with that. Get a free dude out of it. Cauldron Familiar. Witch's Oven. Soul Guide Lantern. Visionary. Pass turn. Oh boy, oh boy. So good. Fable. Alright, so they get a dude. Ooh, cool. I think I'm sacrificing Soul Guide Lantern just to draw a card here. I don't know if the graveyard's going to affect too much right now, so we're just bringing this back right now so I can have potentially an attacker. I should have gone off with the Anvil. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Okay, so I can play the Lurrus and bring the Goose back. or the Soul Guide Lantern and keep drawing cards. That's probably the better way to go. For later turns. So go Lurrus. Why in the world did I not... Dude, tap the right flipping mana. Oh, it's so dumb. So dumb. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and draw a card now. See if I can find something to do with this. Yeah, whatever. I'm fine with either of these guys dying now, right? Yeah, because I can sacrifice whichever one I want to with the anvil. So yeah, swing in. Blocks there. Perfect. That's the one we wanted them to block. Life is good. Get in for little bits of damage. Fast turn. Seasoned Pyromancer, Collected Company. Okay. So that's kind of stuff to do. And so they have the treasure token to be able to get to Collected Company. They discarded it, which is kind of surprising. Rage Forger. Okay, so this is the Shaman's deck. Is this a Shaman? That's a flippin' Shaman. Is this guy a Shaman? That's a flippin' Shaman. Oh boy, there's so many fun things we gotta do. All right, so bring this back. Yeah, this will deal damage to us here. We'll block and sack with this. Get some more drainage. Gain some more life. So we're kind of counteracting their Rage Forger, but if they have the Shaman that doubles up everything, there it is. Why didn't they play that beforehand? In case we had removal? Very surprising. Gilded Goose could be interesting. I really think we just have to go for Soul Guide Lantern, though. We have to draw cards. So yeah, we can get rid of the Seasoned Pyro, whatever his bucket is. Pyromancer, gone. We need to draw cards immediately. Try to find any kind of answers. Dude, that is very good. We have to shock this in. All right. Mayhem Devil. Now, how many... I can sacrifice 2 things, so I can kill the Rage Forger. Just debating if I need to hold back and wait on anything here. And there's some busted stuff going on this next turn. I'm kind of terrified. All right, pass turn. We have our 1/1s to block and kill stuff as well. Typically, you just want to kill this Prodigy. So yeah, this says any Shaman or another Wizard, any triggers that they have at all trigger an additional time. So this is all the Shaman's deck, which is it's really fun card, really fun deck. And Sequence Reflections makes it super fun too. Collect Company. All right, so they get the prowess here. Trying to remember what kinds of stuff can happen here. Resolve. I think we're gonna have to chump block several things, so I'm trying to keep my creatures around for a moment, at least. Coco. There are some Shamans that enter and I think put counters onto all of their creatures, which is what we're trying to avoid here. All right, just adding, 8 mana. How busted can it be? Let's see. Oh dear. Yep, 8 mana. Cool. Another Collected Company. Did you have 3 in hand? Destroy target non-basic land. Okay, so they get to do that. They get to destroy 2 of our lands. It's not sacrificed, they're just destroyed, so that's annoying. All right, so we lose all of our green mana. Very, very annoying. To have another one. Rage Forger. Oh man, all right. So now we need to get rid of some Shamans so they don't have too many of them here. Goodness, this is so busted. All right, so Anvil, sacrifice you. Destroy. Yeah, we have to kill the Rage Forgers, I think. Rage Forger. We're sacrificing Cauldron Familiar. I could throw all this at face and just hope they don't... I could actually, like, kill them before they kill us. But we're going to try our best. We're going to kill the Ruin Blaster here as well. All right. Several things dead. Down to 12. And maybe I should have thrown everything at face, because they next turn there's no way we win at all. I don't believe. More treasures, dude. It's so busted. Do I need to keep a artifact around? Can't really play the goose next turn anyway. So yeah, we're just blocking right now, I believe. Ravenous Squirrel is interesting. All right, finding an untapped green source could be useful. So we're gonna go Soul Guide Lantern first. Get rid of Rage Forgers or whatever. I'm not sure what else I can bring back, but I just don't want that one. Ravenous Squirrel. Okay. Here's the question. Do I send the damage at face? I don't think so. I think we just have to kill things, right? So draw a card. Losing something. We're gonna kill Rage Forger. Do we have enough for the Prodigy? We did, but we don't. Blooming Marsh. Sacrifice Witch's Oven. Or yeah, use this. The one there. Make this guy big enough to block things. As long as Rage Forgers are gone, we're in a little bit better shape. And we have enough to sacrifice to kill another Rage Forger. So we have a shot. Last turn. All right. 2 cards in hand. Tons and tons of mana. We're somewhat potentially able to stabilize here. This double, the reflections though is insane. This can only be done at sorcery speed, right? They found another flippin' Rage Forger. Stop it, you. That's insane. All right, so I have to kill it now before they have a chance to copy it with reflections, because then we're absolutely dead. So kill you. We're gonna have to get rid of our blocker. Oh, this is... I thought it was only sorcery speed. Yeah. The other one hits and puts a counter onto this. No, don't... Whatever. Yeah, we're dead. Like, what do we do about that? There's nothing we can do about this deck. Once we got far enough, like, we had fatal pushes, we had all that stuff. We had plenty of removal for what we should be able to do against this deck. But they just have too much going for him. So attacks all in, double Rage Forger, everything that's attacking in gets double triggers for the Rage Forgers. Dude, they found so many Rage Forgers here. It's so, yeah, it's over. Insane. Cool deck though. All right, up against EDM, and a pretty awesome hand. Korvold's a little bit funky, but we do have a way to redraw, grow up our Squirrel, have some removal, so we can react to just about anything and then hopefully find some other good top decks. So, okay stuff. Throw out on, let's go green and black, actually. A2 there, Squirrel. Pretty painful mana base. Our deck doesn't typically need much more than 3 mana ever. Korvold's the one of that we have that can be useful there. All right, an aggro deck is pretty terrifying. Fatal Push at least can be somewhat useful, but okay, they didn't have too many of those. That's nice. How do I actually want to be shocking myself here for more value? Cauldron Familiar as a blocker is not bad. I'm definitely fatal pushing something. I'm just debating if I want to get out this Cauldron Familiar as well, or the Soul Guide Lantern that I can use on the other turn. Let's go here actually. Blood Crypt, Familiar. We're gonna hold on to fatal push for later. Fast turn. Ravenous Squirrel. I want to get up to as a 4/4 or 5/5 before I start blocking, and hopefully we can get there. So Soulgate Lantern, I'm actually wanting to be able to play it out and draw with it to try to find something else here on the next turn. Annex. All right, so we are killing you. Annex is terrifying with those guys out in the battlefield. I guess I could have chump blocked and killed the Annex, but they get tokens that way, which isn't quite as good. I'm chump blocking you. All right, so man, there's some really scary stuff. Witch's Oven is awesome. That is huge. That is huge. That is huge. All right, Witch's Oven. Do I want to shock myself for the Soulgate Lantern draw? Probably. Feels a little bit funky, but we get to gain the life back that we spend here anyway, so it kind of hurts. Oh well. Bonus in good game. They must have the other stuff going for them. And we're gonna go ahead and draw a card right now. Got everything we can play, but just more information is nice. Pass turn. So Embercleave is what we're scared of. They have the mana, they have the Cocoa. Well, it's already saying good game. Very, very interesting. They found nothing. Very nice. Thanks. I did not mean to do that. Oh, well. Yeah, please swing it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it was a good game for us. Cool. That was a very early good game, but I wasn't sure if it was because they were going to scoop or whatever, but that was awesome. Good stuff. Alrighty. Kind of an interesting hand. You know, I'm not really sure I like the Bowmite Courier in this deck. I would much rather have lots of other stuff. This is much better. I like the squirrels. Drop the Familiar. Yeah, Goose into Mayhem Devil is pretty sweet as well. Although I think I'd rather go for Squirrel into Deadly Disputing the food token. To let me find the lands and get to Mayhem Devils better here. So, last turn. That'll also give me a treasure to be able to sacrifice, get going. Yeah. So if we can find the land, though, that would be amazing. Mono. Ringleader. Okay. Oh, I actually can't Deadly Dispute, huh? Because I have to sacrifice the food token to get to that. Which does make things a little bit more awkward. I could sacrifice the Gilded Goose, but I think we're set up okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Mayhem Devil, go. Fast turn. All right, we're in really good shape to be playing against this mono red deck right now. I like it. Yeah, I would like a Fatal Push. Like, that would be the absolute best card I could have right now. Let's see here. How many things can I actually sacrifice? Not enough. So we are going to kill this Ringleader right now. You know what? Actually, no. I might want this other Mayhem Devil for the next turn. So I actually might not kill stuff this turn. I need to kill this Annex is what really needs to happen. If I can kill that, then Mayhem Devil's going to be fine. Swings in. Has haste perpetually. Could double block. Sacrifice this, kill that, have a Mayhem Devil afterwards, kill everything. Or I could have double Mayhem Devil, which I think the double Mayhem Devil is the right way to go. Pass to my turn. Double Deadly Dispute. We're just one mana off of being able to do insane stuff. Deadly Dispute. Sacrifice there. One damage there. Yep, Annex hits a dude. That's fine. Fatal Push. Beautiful. Kill Annex. All right, now I'm okay with like Ravenous Squirrel dying too because I have the Lurrus to bring it back later. No attack, pass turn. Guess I could have got in with the squirrel or the devil, but that's fine. This guy's coming back. And the exile effect that this has is annoying, although it's only with their damage that things exile, so that's at least somewhat useful. Okay. Only have 1 point of damage at the moment. Firebrand. Goodness. Dude, people just always have everything. So that kills everything of ours. I think it's lethal. So we're going to lose the squirrel, I believe. I really need this treasure for the next turn to be able to go off with anything. We're just floundering a little bit too much right now. How much am I taking? So I'm taking 3, 6, 9. Way too much. So I could just trade off here. Mayhem Devil, kill all of the dudes on the next turn. But I really just need to kill Firebrand though. So I have to find one other thing to sacrifice somehow. I'm not sure that's possible. Yeah, and then it's the only way we can really win though. Like we just didn't find any of our cheap things to be sacrificing. Not enough of them. That's really good. That is so good. Firebrand. Oh my goodness. That's why we bring in the Firebrand to this deck. Do I care about Firebrand? I can chump block it, but any burn spell is going to kill us. So we go, yeah, we get all the damage dealt to Firebrand here first. If they have another one, we're in so much trouble. All right, we did what we needed to. Hopefully find a land we can Lurrus, bring back Firebrand. Like, that would be amazing. No attacks, pass turn. And then we could actually completely restabilize. Another Annex is not terrible. It's not another Firebrand, so life is okay. All right, so I could just bring out Lurrus and not play anything else. I can bring out Gilded Goose, make another food token maybe. Deadly Dispute kills things. I don't want them to have an Ember Cleave. Ember Cleaves are really bad for us. Sacrificing and just sacrificing to gain the life is not a terrible play for us either. So let's see what they have on this next turn, and we can respond accordingly. I would love to have the ramp from Deadly Dispute to get to the Fanatical Firebrand and go off. So that's the hopeful play. Axe him with Annex. I can chump with the Gilded Goose, and that's not terrible. And then Deadly Dispute that with that. So yeah, Deadly Dispute, sacrifice Gilded Goose. I can kill the Burning Tree Emissary right now, actually. Yeah, let's do that. It's another dude. That's fine, though. Because now we have lots of other things available. Stomps her face. Whew. Okay. Nice. We needed to be able to sacrifice for the food, and we can't gain. We don't have enough mana to gain the life now, so it's game over. Oh, come on. Dude, every time I'm about to turn the corner, we're just like one turn too late. goodness. All right, guys. So there you guys have it with Historic Anvil. And this deck is absolutely insane. However, there are so many other insane decks in the format that are really annoying. And I noticed that I took out my second copy of Soul Guide Lantern for Bowmat Courier. Bowmat Courier, there were occasional times it was actually really nice, but you definitely keep the 2 copies of Soul Guide Lantern at least, because there are so many combo decks with graveyard stuff and shenanigans, whatever. And unfortunately, that is the issue with Historic, is that best of one is not as fun right now, I think, in Historic, because no matter how good your deck is, other people are doing insane things with their deck. And so you either have to be just complete meta hate everything type of deck, which is just more control-y, which I think is a lot better probably for best of one, the fastest combo deck there is, or and if you can combo and stop theirs at the same time, that's pretty insane. Or if you can play best of 3. That's the other thing I was going to say, is like best of 3 is way different, because this deck is really, really powerful and can go faster than a lot of other people's decks, even if they're trying to combo off. Oftentimes, because even though people can have a turn 4 combo, that doesn't always happen. A lot of times it's later, and our deck can go off before then, or have enough answers in the main deck to be able to still deal with stuff, which is good. But if we're going to play best of 3, it changes completely. There's so many sideboard cards for all the different decks, and you just plan around knowing which ones you need for those decks. Life is good, and everything's fantastic. And so that's what you got to do. The format, I'm not sure I love where the format's at right now with all this stuff. So I'd be intrigued to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about Historic in general, what you guys are looking for with this kind of gameplay. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.